Voting bills, the president coming to Atlanta, and former President Trump have a favorite pick for one of our U.S. Senate races. A lot to talk about with NBC's Chuck Todd today. Jeff Hullinger spoke with him a bit earlier, starting with the president's upcoming visit to Atlanta.
Chuck, this nearly $2 trillion plan is hailed by the left, criticized by the right, but it seems the American public approves of it. What can we expect to hear from the president and vice president as they visit Atlanta and other places around the country to sell this piece of legislation?
Well, let's be realistic, Jeff. Atlanta is going to be the place where they send the message. If it isn't for those Georgia runoffs, you probably don't get the $1,400 checks. This COVID relief plan probably hasn't been passed yet. I certainly expect that when they come to Atlanta that they basically credit Georgia voters more than anybody else. My guess is that's going to be the message they bring to Atlanta.
You're going to have both Stacey Abrams and Georgia Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan on Meet the Press on Sunday. Georgia has several voting restriction bills that are moving through the legislature right now. So how big of a risk is this legislation for Republicans in Georgia who suffered losses here last year?
It certainly looks like all of a sudden one side wants to change the rules because they don't like the outcome of the game. You know, let's add this penalty. Let's do this. I think that's the risk here. You know, Jeff, I'm one of those folks, you know, I think the risk for the Republicans here is the appearance of overreaching that actually allows the Democrats to motivate their side even more by saying, hey, they're putting up more obstacles. Get out there and overcome that obstacle. So I find this strategy a bit head-scratching.